Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really to throw you up.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that, y'all. We are here with episode 4 of Love Cabin. So yeah, let's just get into this weird ass show. So it starts where we left off with the weird freaky challenge of who can get somebody aroused the fastest. And the thing is, nobody succeeded. Everybody was talking about it was cold. You know, Brian and Nisa didn't really participate. You know, they kept it, you know, kind of low key. Everybody really thought the challenge was weird, and the challenge was weird, and it seemed like Ray J was disappointed that nobody was, you know, getting excited during the challenge. But it's just like, who can, like, I don't know, Ray J, he just on that stuff. So maybe he would get kind of excited if, you know, we just sit him in a room with like 5 other people and he got to get touched on. Maybe he'll get excited about that. It seemed like Ray J is just living out his little fantasies through this show, and like, he doesn't really want to host. He really wants to be on the cast, and that's why he's really making them do all this weird stuff. But it was just like, yeah, I'm glad nobody got excited because it was weird. So then afterwards, Ray J's just like, clearly there's some attraction problems, you know. So he asked Santos, you know, who does he want to be with, and he says Sheila. So Ray J ends up putting Santos with Sheila. So now Santos is with Sheila and Trap is with Desi, which is who Desi wanted to be with in the first place. She wanted to explore him since the beginning. So yeah. But Trap is asked who does he want to be with, and he said, honestly, I can't really call it right now because I still want to feel everyone out. And Athena feels some type of way about that because she literally just had sex with Trap literally 24 hours ago.
Trap. Honestly, I have never ever wanted to sock a man in the face so fucking hard. Wow.
And it's just like, girl, you really thought just because you laid down with this man that he was gonna be picking you the rest of this time? Like, no, he literally looked at you like, he didn't even claim that he slept with you. You the one that told the girls. When Sheila had asked him what had happened, he was just like, nah, that ain't happened. So it's just like, girl, y'all was just up in the middle of the night, had a little moment, he just got his rocks off. It was probably a little emotional, like, oh my gosh, he likes me. But nah, girl, he just wanted his rocks off. Sorry. So then afterwards, we bring out the new flames, Bree and Jaren. And no lie, Bree, she's a little cutie. I like her. But Bree is asked who is she attracted to. She picks Trap. So her and Trap share a kiss and they get all coupled up. But the weird thing was, like, her and Trap's kiss, it's just like, it seemed like she just wanted to prove, you know, come in and prove a statement like, yeah, you know, I'm the baddest and, you know, I got the guy that all the girls want. But it was just like, girl, Trap is so ran through at this point. It's like, you know, you kissing on his neck after you just met him 10 seconds ago, it didn't give like, oh, I'm that girl and I got the guy. It low-key gave kind of thirsty and trying to prove a point. Like, I ain't like it. So Jaren chooses Athena, and Athena and Jaren low-key do the same thing. And again, I felt like it was cringe. Like, them kissing the first time, okay, cool. But them kissing the second time in front of everyone, it's just like, okay, y'all, we get it. Y'all got all this time to, you know, kind of explore each other. And it seemed like Athena's just happy that she's low-key trying to look unbothered to Trap. But it's like, girl, Trap being unbothered when it came to you. So you trying to, you know, slob on Jaren in front of everyone, it's just kind of like, okay, girl, go off, I guess. So Trap ends up matching with Bree and Athena ends up matching with Jaren. So that leaves Desi and Michael to couple up again. And Desi just feels like, okay, maybe this is where she's supposed to be instead of trying to explore Trap. And it's just like, girl, yeah, because Trap, even though he said that, you know, Desi was someone he'll talk to, at this point, now Bree is in, so it seemed like all his attention about to be on Bree. But it's like, shoot, he's just about to do the same thing to Bree that he did to Athena. It's like all these girls trying to get emotionally invested, and all these dudes just on this show to figure out who gonna be stupid enough to let them smash. And y'all is going for it. But we learned that Bree and Michael know each other from the real world, and they just sit here talking about, oh no, that's the homie, that's the homie, that's the homie. We were in music videos together. He shot some of my music videos and woo woo woo, and everybody's not really buying it. I wasn't really buying it, because it was just like, if it was the homie when y'all saw each other, we were like, oh shit, you know what's up? But it seemed like it was just kind of like a oh yeah, we do know each other. And girl, it's okay. I do that to guys I slept with in the past and I try to forget about it too. So we've been there. So Ray J asks who wants to go into the love suite, and John and Chloe raise their hands to go. And it's just like, John is just ready to have sex. But the way he explained it was kind of like...
Finally, I'm about to fuck this bitch through the mattress. I'm about to mop the floor with her raggedy ass. I'm about to demolish that shit. It's Mr. Nasty time, for real. Like, get this bitch a wheelchair. I'm about to do my shit.
Like, I hate that John low-key gives me a key, because the way he just talked about Chloe was hella disrespectful. And it's just like, Chloe in her confessional talking about, I really wish I was going with Kim. It's like, girl, John don't care who you wish you was in there with. He just know it's about to be somebody in there. I feel like he could have been in there with anybody. If y'all get what I'm saying. And he would have did the same thing. So it's just like, Chloe, regardless of who you think about, John just there to get what he gonna do, and then he gonna leave. He just want to be able to tell Camo that he smashed his girl and took his girl. So it's just like, yeah, I don't even know why Chloe raised her hand to go in the Love Shack anyways if she knew she did not want to sleep with him. Because it's like, why else were you guys gonna go in there? People don't just go to the Love Shack to have conversation. Like, they go in there to get busy. And that's what John said. He wanted to mop the floor with her raggedy ass. And it was just like, oh, okay. Like, I hope she see that and look kind of stupid. So the guys are talking, and the guys are letting Jaren know that, you know, Athena and Trap had sex. So it's like basically telling him, like, your hoe is going. Okay, I just smashed your girl 24 hours, and, you know, she probably just doing all this because she kind of upset because I ain't really feeling her no more after we smashed. So they just let Jaren know your hoe going. They also let Bree know your hoe is going. Okay, like, it's okay that you got trapped right now. Like, I get it. Like, she feel like people are kind of intimidated by her, but it's just like, girl, Bree is real cute. She is a baddie. But it's just like, girl, these guys are not the flex that you think it is. It's like, girl, you taking Trap. Listen to what these girls are telling you. Somebody else might come in, and he gonna be going again. So both sides are letting each other know your hoe is going. But shoot, Jaren said that his second choice is Bree. So if Athena want to be going, then it's like he just gonna go with Bree. And freaking John is trying to instigate an issue with Michael and Bree, and, you know, all this by, you know, really trying to get to the bottom of what was going on between him and Bree. But Michael is honestly not saying yes or no. He's just like, what? You talking about I cracked? I did crack some eggs this morning. Like, dude, you know what he's talking about. Like, stop playing in my face. And that right there let me know, like, okay, they was definitely hunching on the outside. Because even if he wanted to deny it, because Bree just said it was in a music video, he could have just said no. So it's just like him dancing around it is literally letting everybody know that they was smashing on the outside world. So it's just like he didn't think that through. Stupid. But the thing is, the guys aren't really caring about what, you know, Mikhail has going on. Like, as John is trying to instigate this, they're just like, dude, don't you got some cooch that you need to be in? Like, why are you sitting here trying to start issues? Like, we sit here having a conversation, you sit here bringing up Bree when we was talking about something else. Like, go get your girl. Go get your girl. But I was crying at them trying to make a song before Chloe went into the Love Shack, like how they do on Love Island before people go into the hideaway. But it really didn't seem like I saw Sheila was singing it, but it really didn't seem like everybody else was feeling it. Zesty was just like, oh, y'all not feeling it? Like, girl, no, like, we not.
Wait, we need a song. We making love in the shack. Okay. We making love in the shack tonight. We making y'all in the shack.
So Chloe and John go into the Love Shack, and it's like, just know the sound effects was crazy, and what they were showing on the screen so we couldn't see what was going on in the room was even crazier. I was just like, the champagne bottle, the lions in the bag, and it's like the flowers and everything. I was just like, okay, we get it. They's getting down in there. Like, the visuals was too much. But the crazy thing is, John seemed like he had fun. Chloe really didn't enjoy it.
Kimma was way better in bed. Like, that guy knows how to please a woman before himself even. That is my type of guy. Just let me forget this night, please.
Damn, John. Chloe said you came in like a squirrel just looking for a nut. That's a damn crime at the love cabin. Then got the nerve to fall asleep. You ain't shit.
And I feel Chloe, it's nothing worse than sleeping with somebody that just wants to, you know, get theirs off, and it's not like a both thing. And it's just like, John looked like that type of person, and John looked like that type of person because he brag on himself. I feel like guys that know what they doing and they know how to please, you know, women, and, you know, actually have sex and is good, they don't talk in their confessional talking about, I'm about to mop the floor with her, I got it like that, I got a big. And it's just like, I like the fact that even Camo didn't get in his confessional and be like, yeah, you know, I put it like John just gives that it's not good. So it's like, I wasn't shocked, but I really wish that Chloe would have killed his ego and been like, yeah, I wasn't really feeling it. Because he had John was thinking that, you know, he just took her through there. And it's just like, she didn't go anywhere at all. Afterwards, you were knocked out and Chloe was sitting here looking at the ceiling like, whoa, what did I just do? And it's just like, I felt her, but I didn't feel bad for her because she volunteered herself to go in there. Like, why would you even go in there with him in the first place? Back at the house, you know, everybody's trying to go to sleep, but Camo and Athena sneak out in the middle of the night and they just get some snuggles on the couch. I'm not sure if they did anything, but it's like Jaren's just sitting in the bed talking about what the even he wakes up and he's just like, yeah, Athena's not in the bed with me, like what's going on? And it's just like, dude, they tried to tell you that your hoe was going. They tried to tell you, even though Athena don't really owe anybody any loyalty, but it's just like, damn, you was just gonna wake up in the middle of the night and sleep with someone else like crazy. The next day, everybody wakes up and they talk about how good it is that John isn't there. Like, it smells good, like it's not funky in the room. And I was just like, damn, does John really stink for real? Because everybody was saying the same thing. I was like, oh. So John gets back and he's just bragging, talking about how he took Camo's girl and woo. He had a good time and that he took Chloe through that. And honestly, even that was cringe, because why say that in front of the whole entire room? And like I said, I hate the fact that Chloe was just sitting here telling everyone, yeah, you know, we had a good time. It's just like, girl, you should have did nothing but kill that man's ego. And at least when you went in the glam room with the girls, tell the girls, like, I'm just letting him have his moment because, yeah, I really didn't do what he, you know, claimed what happened. Like, I hated that she just let him have it. Like, Chloe. So then Ray J, you know, sends them a little message and he's just like, you know, everybody got 5 minutes to get ready, and he breaks the, you know, cast off into groups. He tells one group they're going wine tasting, and then the other group they're going to the bar. The group that's going to the bar was just, you know, kind of the group that literally, I hate to say it, but don't really not getting that much camera time. You know, like the Camo, the, you know, Kiara, Brian, Nisa. I'm surprised he put Sheila and John in there. Like, cause John, you know, he should have been at the wine tasting being messy with other people, but they put Athena, Jaren, you know, Mikhail, Desi, and, you know, that group in the van to go to the bar. And when we get to as we're driving, Jaren being messy and drops the bomb saying that off camera, he was told that Mikhail and Bree was sleeping together.
Yeah, well, you did.
So I just got here.
I didn't even drink wine yet, and this shit getting
Mikhail and Bree, I knew what's up. They was just over here talking about that's the homie. Like, we know, I know they fucked. And they think I'm not listening, but I'm always listening. Everything was off camera, but I told Desi and Trap, but I just wanted to see if they was gonna fucking admit to it.
And that's where we ended. Mikhail, he's getting kind of frustrated because, you know, Trap's talking to Desi, but Trap and Desi are literally discussing, like, you know, our two people are having sex outside, like, woo, like, what's going on? Like, they're just trying to figure out what's going on. So we ended right there. And it's just like, the plot thickens. Because next week, John and Jaren seeming like they arguing over Chloe. And honestly, Mikael and Bree, it seemed like they had sex, but it don't really seem like they really feeling each other no more. So it's just like, you know, we can talk about it, but it seemed like it really nothing to be talked about. Cause it's like, yeah, we did this, but it's like, we not doing that no more. You with Mikael, I'm here with Trap. So it's like, where do we go from here? And Jared and Athena, he really need to check her about this whole, what the hell did you do in the middle of the night thing? Cause it's like, when I first came in, you know, we was kissing and whatnot, and it's like, I don't even know. I'm like, what the hell you and Camo got going on? Like, don't play in my face, oh girl. So it's like, yeah, the plot thickens. So we end the episode with the couples being Mikael and Desi, Brian and Nisa, John and Chloe, Campbell and Kiera, Thantos and Sheila, Jared and Athena, and Trap, Yayo, and Bree. Oh, y'all, I can't wait till next episode, because somebody need to beat John's ass. So it's just like, yeah, I'm ready to see that happen. So when y'all see it, I'ma see it. I'm gonna be back on here talking my shit about him, because who gonna check me? John to John? I wish that nigga would. So until the meantime, just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.